Good morning, good morning. We are so back with our little insufferable family of privileged, mostly white people. I just got back from a little bike ride, made myself some coffee, and I'm ready to dive back in. I think I remember everything from last week, so let's go. It's too loud in my ears. I hear this in my dreams now. I literally wake up with this in my head. A little vacation love. Olivia isn't gonna be happy about that.
It is so beautiful.
This is unusually beautiful for such a chaotic show.
What?
I don't know, you're so real.
Very real.
That's when a city girl meets a island boy.
The land that was given by King Kamehameha to the Konohiki, it was a sacred title. They terminated our lease illegally.
That's fucked up.
My brothers, they're still trying to fight the county, but they can't afford a lawyer.
I know just the people who could know very good lawyers that are very costly. So we have Tanya funding Belinda. Maybe Paula here could fund this guy. Although that in itself is kind of a commentary of bad things, isn't it? You don't want rich people to buy you out of your problems. You want to fix the problem at the core so that this doesn't even happen in the first place, right?
Isn't she your friend?
Yeah, she's my friend.
We just lie together all the
As long as
time.
she has more of everything than I do.
Yeah,
If I
that's
had
the
something of
impression
my
I got.
own.
She's like that, huh?
Looks like it.
That family is crazy. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and we love them for it. Otherwise we wouldn't have a show to watch. Do you actually believe that she doesn't notice? Damn, she's big mad. Every time I see this, I'm hurting. I know that feeling. Oh, I know that feeling too. You borderline, like, hit on your very, very young guy last night. What's the name? Employee. What the hell?
Excuse me.
I'll be out in just a second.
This is the women's locker room, by the way.
Ah, shit.
It's fine. Finish your shower.
You just showered and still look hangovery.
I know you're too intuitive for me to bullshit you. I fell off the wagon yesterday. The whole thing with Lani put me on edge, so I took a Xanax. But then
Don't
I was,
lie. See, it's a vicious cycle.
And then another.
Yeah.
Then I went down to the bar after work and had a few shots.
I'm so glad he's telling someone.
The father staying in the trade winds asked me to him up the
What? He
I
did
have to stay
what?
sober. When I dabble,
I
even
people
just a
in the...
little, I fall completely off the beam.
Get rid of the pills.
Give them back to their rightful owners, the two teenage girls. They need them more than you.
What'd you do all day?
Asked
I
Armand.
drank beer. I'm sorry. I was depressed. Kept thinking about how my dad chose his sex life over his family.
Apparently you didn't, because you didn't know until yesterday.
And I literally killed him.
Well, are you gonna participate today or are you gonna go on another bender?
Participate!
Yay!
Girls! The buffet is expensive and we've already paid for it.
Mom, Paula can't keep eating this much fruit.
Why not?
I have fructose malabsorption.
Oh my god.
She keeps getting diarrhea.
Paula, eat a sausage. I don't know. Did Quinn sleep on the beach again last night? You've got to be more protective of your younger brother, Olivia. You can't just make him sleep on the...
Yeah, Olivia, he could have been kidnapped by Butt Pirate.
No, but literally. It's once again the case of the mother being, in this case, overprotective of him, and these guys not giving a single shit about their brother. Once more, we have an imbalance in the universe here. His dad kind of like wants to spend time with him, but he is more interested to talk about his sex life to strange women at the bar, even with him by his side. So I think everyone's priorities are kind of screwed. Screwed or scoot? I think he's discovering the actual joys of life outside of the little screen, you know, that dictates us all. Is that not the best way to wake up? What are they doing? Very nice musical storytelling. It's clearly very peaceful. want to be just like them.
And yeah, the industry does suck, but our
Thought he
people
had
my
a Trump
age
hat
doing
on.
great.
Wouldn't surprise me.
And maybe that's just because I'm not great.
Rachel,
Like, I'm just not excellent.
you can be.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You shouldn't have married this
think
guy,
you're right.
though.
But I know what you mean.
Good conversation.
And I'm worried that now it's just gonna get worse.
Because now you can afford expensive facials.
Come on, Shane, just be serious. If I really want to make a difference, maybe I
We should get a
involved in
divorce.
great and I just put journalism on the back burner for a little while.
That's a great idea.
He doesn't give a single fuck.
That family is that one. They are so weird.
That one?
Dad
That
is
one?
curved
Don't look,
and
but that
someone
one.
stares at
Oh, she told him, okay.
Not as weird as whatever happened to baby Jane over here.
Hey.
Hi.
You guys were really good sports yesterday.
How are you doing?
Bad.
I feel like I failed, but when I saw my mother's ashes hit the water, just reminded me of sprinkling fish food in an aquarium. And I was just like,
I mean, yeah.
you know, is
Do
that
fishes
what
eat
she would've
ashes?
wanted?
She's just a walking trauma dump.
Hope you're enjoying your breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, get some.
Get some anywhere that isn't near us. She's like, hi. And then she says the most depressing shit you've ever heard. You could tell me I
Not
would
so
be there
mad
for
about that
you.
whole
We
trip.
need Belinda.
If you like a guy, you can tell me. You can trust me. I'm not gonna like swoop him out from underneath you. Trevor was just like this momentary lapse of judgment.
Hey, girls. Did you get your backpack back? You left it on the beach the other day.
Oh, shit.
You did?
I gave it to the one over there. The one with the khaki face.
The what face? They're gonna f him up. I'm rooting for you, Armand. It's impossible to sit still with this music.
Dude, you have our backpack. He just said that he gave it to you 2 days ago, and then you put it in the lost and found.
A green backpack. Yes, I do remember that. I'll go to the office and get it for you right away.
Very sus. They're gonna. All the pills are gone.
Hey, man, excuse
It's always Shane who's like, always Shane who gets the final straw. This is what happens when you are always the last one too. Sorry. I had to reorganize my butt. My scale is full of other shit right now. Shane, I can't deal with your dumb shit right now. That's so irrelevant.
Shane, Shane,
You fully fucking
I'm
ignore me.
trying to talk to you about my future.
I know. Okay.
It's almost like too on the nose how terrible he is, right? I can't be the only one who's even the most normie like family that just want to watch some TV at prime time would probably pick up on how he's the worst guy ever, right? This isn't just like a feminist thing, right?
Yep.
What do you think of that idea?
I think it's good. I think it's cool.
You don't even know what she's talking about.
This fucking guy. I'm sorry, I gotta deal with this.
The pills are gone. You took like half of them.
Did you not see me in the restaurant just now?
I'm sorry?
I'm waving to you, I'm shouting you. I know you saw me.
I was sent to fetch a bag.
You looked right at me and you kept walking.
My apologies, so sorry. Oh, how was your candlelit dinner last night?
It fucking blew, frankly.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you put us on a boat with a crazy lady who's having some kind of fucking memorial service.
She might have mentioned that.
I'm trying to do a romantic gesture for my wife. I got a crazy lady who's having some kind of fucking nervous breakdown. It was a...
I'm sorry your vacation isn't everything you'd hoped. So far.
He's so close to snapping. Every single additional sorry he's saying is like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And I've been there. I've had some customers on the phone and I was like, one more time. Cross the line one more time and I will you. He's about to snap because he literally just unfortunately broke his sober streak and Shane is frankly not helping. I can't wait for the moment where Armand loses his cool and goes off on Shane. I hope that happens.
There's an exciting surprise you'll be receiving later today.
What? We're gonna get in our room?
Unfortunately, no. But I think this is really going to turn
Then
things
I
around.
don't want it! What I want is to speak to your boss.
Oh my God.
Well, I am the resort manager.
Yeah, but you have a boss. Who is your boss?
Our general manager, Mr. Zioli, is at a conference this week.
Can I have his number?
I'll have him call you.
No, I'm calling him.
No.
I will. And you can call him at your leisure.
Good. This morning. Please.
I'm so angry right now. Worst person ever. No.
somebody's phone today.
I wonder if this is just an exceptionally awful week at that resort, or if this is really the clientele that is there every week and Armin just has had enough after like 30 years.
Okay, can I have it again?
No, I need it.
Mom.
Honey.
Okay, but you guys are gonna regret this.
I think you're gonna like this.
You should have let him bring a friend.
He doesn't have any friends.
Of course he does. Hiroki Takeuchi.
Hiroki Takeuchi moved back to Japan.
What? When?
Like 2 years ago.
Ooh, all's well that ends well.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Baka. How are you?
I'm a little hungover,
Do you remember?
but not too bad.
Well, you
Right.
look great.
Oh, we're doing
Thank
this. Okay. That's a Xanax speaking.
You
Armand, leave. No way.
well, have a good one.
I'll see you soon.
You must know that he was so drunk that he didn't mean that, right? Oh God. By the way, it took me 3 episodes to realize her name
Good
is
to see
Tanya. Only had the last name.
I just love peppermint tea.
Oh, I hate it. Give me fruity.
It's good.
Getting me to my room, and I mean, I was a mess.
You were fine.
You have like a really beautiful kind
soul.
and calming presence.
Yes.
Seriously, Belinda. You need to be in business for yourself.
I know.
True.
And hey, I'm someone who can make that happen.
Yes.
You should really think about it.
Don't say yes too fast.
It's something I could use.
Let her chase you a little bit.
You know, even give you a couple ideas. You know, I mean, the whole vision could be yours.
I'm very much interested.
Yeah. Sounds good, right?
Let's get into business.
Yes. This is a lot to take in, right?
What the fuck? But the pills are gone.
Do you think that fucker took our stash?
How's it going?
Can you try to include Quinn a little bit more? No, I know, just in general. You know, I don't think you appreciate how tough things are for kids like Quinn right now.
Why? Because of the Asperger's?
He doesn't have Asperger's, Olivia, but he is a straight, white, young man, and
Give me a
nobody has
fucking
any sympathy
break.
for them right now. Yeah, in a way, they're the underdogs now.
This is very adjacent to my mom.
Go on.
Young guys like Quinn who are just getting out of college, it is almost impossible for us to hire them.
Isn't that because up until now they're the only people that you've ever hired?
Yeah, don't you have enough of them on staff?
Trust me, I get it. I'm just saying I understand how guys like Quinn can feel a little alienated from the culture right now.
Mom, cringe.
Mom, cringe. Also, she praised Hillary Clinton like crazy in the first episode, and everything she's saying right now is very Trumpian. Let's get rid of DEI type shit. Just, they're feeling left out of the culture because they are incapable of dealing with some of that very exclusion that everyone else has dealt with their whole life because of the white men of the world. The type of deep insecurity some young men go through right now, like fueled by Andrew Tate and all of that red pill shit, is very, very bad for them. And it'll be super dangerous going forward when the guys that actually do hold the most power in the world feel like they are now the oppressed. The world is a very scary place right now. This is an interesting commentary. It's very ironic. I have these types of conversations with my own parents too, and it's very hard to make them see outside of their own little bubble. You could argue the same for myself, of course, that I have trouble seeing outside my bubble, although I really, really, really try to see all angles and stay informed and try to remain empathetic towards even the people that I disagree with and talk to people. I think it's super important to keep talking to people that are not in your own echo chamber, but in a way that isn't so hostile and malicious, which has become almost impossible in the type of social media era we live in under the current politics and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. These scenes are very interesting in that regard, you know, because once you're stuck in your point of view, it is so fucking hard to get out of that. And the generational gap between Nicole and the girls is very this is an interesting depiction of how it actually is in real life. And I hope at some point everything that's so incredibly radical will relax to a point at least where you can talk to other people in a way that will be like holding out your hand instead of making them believe you actually hate them and want them dead, and that people can be encouraged again to admit mistakes and develop as people and learn from some stuff instead of digging your heels into some very harmful beliefs just to be, you know, contrarian and just to stick with what you were taught, and then there's no way to have a conversation anymore. Yep, session over. I'm sorry.
Olivia, he's my son, okay?
I think he's gonna be okay, Nicole.
Yeah, I would be more worried about people being shitty to Quinn because he has autism than because he's a white guy in his teens. Like, people are gonna be treating him like shit because they're ableist.
Now, I know you said you didn't want my surprise, but I took the liberty of bringing it anyway.
Mom! I know it's only your honeymoon.
What are you doing here? Hey!
Oh.
I hope this keeps him from calling Armin's boss.
Get out of here. Come on.
Dinner reservation for 3?
Yeah.
Surprise! Oh my God, look at her face. Poor thing. She's white as a sheet. And I'm here just one night, maybe 2 nights. I'm crazy. I'm totally
This seems
crazy.
terrible.
And of course, I
Oh,
found
she
it
seems just as bad as
amazing.
her son.
And then I talked to you on the phone, honey, and you sounded so upset. You had me worried. Please don't be mad at your mother-in-law.
Oh my God, of course I'm not mad.
Why did you marry into this family?
nice
It
rich,
seems like
definitely not the
everything
room.
you don't like.
This room
Someone
over here.
hold you at gunpoint?
Don't even start.
Leave Armand alone.
I can't believe my baby boy is married. I can't believe it. Oh,
She's
I'm
like
so glad we had so
dissociating
many
right now.
cameras. The whole thing is an.
Oh, I love a mother-in-law that keeps
I really
on
worry about your ears, though. You really have to worry. Did you get
doing
earplugs?
backhanded compliments.
I go over here on this wall. So pretty. I want to get that, don't you? Did some character.
Something that you don't have, Rachel.
It's a theme.
That's what she meant to say.
Hey, Quinn.
Why do you
Yesterday,
have to do this 3 days? That's
I
quite
think
long.
I said something that having sex with Mom was like eating a plate of live worms. I said that.
What?
Look, okay, that's not because of your mother. Your mother is beautiful. Look, I'm lucky.
You said what?
Do you want to know the truth? Okay. I cheated on your mother once. You did?
Oh, jeez.
Does Mom know? Yeah, she knows. Of course she knows.
She probably cheated on you as well, if we're gonna be real.
Getting her to forgive me was hell. It was the worst time in my life. We managed to keep you kids in the dark.
Cheating is a no-no. I would have left his ass immediately.
Yeah, I bought her a pair of bracelets for $75,000. What? Yeah, with my money. In the moment, you're like this. You're a monkey. Possessed.
What is
Get
it
your
with
rocks
the
off.
monkey analogies in
then
this
later-
guy?
And you do regret it.
Do you have a monkey kink or something?
There's the man, and there's the monkey. You gotta be man enough to face down
To be a monkey?
Come on. Hello?
Excuse me. I think this is my room.
Oh, crap. Well,
This has happened to me before
where
as
am I?
well.
What-
Literally
well,
wrong
no wonder
floor.
it's not. I'm so confused. 594. I'm 592. I was drinking on the boat.
Everyone's
Yeah,
fucking
I'm sorry. I'll get out of your
messed
way.
up.
I just
Are you a
mean-
thief?
Maybe
I'm
this way,
sus.
here. Oh, yeah, this is me. We were drinking on the boat.
Doubt.
Yeah, we go on a deep sea fishing trip every year. Just a good group of guys, bunch of buds from the BLM.
Oh. Oh.
Family? Yeah, my family's not here either. My kids are grown.
Is Belinda gonna have some competition? I can't tell if this guy's a thief, if he's
Sorry,
drunk,
but-
if he was actually
Works.
trying to get in there accidentally or on purpose, or if he's what?
Hi. Hi. You're alone, and I figured, well, why don't we just go grab dinner? Is that crazy? It's just downstairs, you know, casual.
Let her get a
Well,
word in, bruh.
I did have a plan.
Oh, well,
But I could just change it.
yeah, okay. Great. I mean, that's terrific.
Okay, Greg. But what about Belinda, though? Can't let the girl hang it.
Is it okay if we push off our dinner till tomorrow? I got asked out, believe it or not. There's a deep sea fisherman staying next door, and he's with a group from Black Lives Matter.
Yeah?
Probably meant something else, but maybe you didn't.
I'm so sorry to put off our dinner.
I mean, at least you're honest.
You know, I got so excited about about our conversation, I've decided to write up a business proposal. I'm working on it now. Have fun tonight.
Oh, all right. Well, hey, thank you.
I want this to be like genuine and good and not one party deceiving the other. I hope this actually works. Maybe I'm just being naive and hopeful. Are you snorting mango? Armand, you need to stop. Like,
Hello?
oh my god.
I have Mr. Patton on the line.
Fuck.
Okay, yeah.
Hello?
Mr. Patton, are you enjoying your mother?
You said you were gonna bring me that number of the general manager.
Still wants it.
Of course, I'll get that to you, not a problem.
Just bring it to dinner.
Bye-bye. Jesus Christ, fucking freak.
Yes! Yes!
Just a minute.
We need to normalize calling these people freaks. You are a freak if you treat people like utter garbage. But call these people freaks if they treat you like utter shit. It's so normalized to treat people with the least empathy imaginable now. I'm probably just online brained. Social media pilled. But really, everyone's so fucking unfriendly and unkind and impatient and like Shane. No wonder people get addicted to drugs.
Yes? Oh, Dylan.
Did he just do the... Oh, it's bad.
Glad you're here.
I need to make the girls from the trade winds are in the lobby.
What do they want?
They want to talk to you.
Oh, fuck. All right.
It's not going well for you. Ooh,
How can I help you?
scary.
There's stuff missing from my bag.
What kind of stuff?
Important stuff. Paula's medications.
Oh, my. Well, if you'd like to make an inventory of the medications that you're missing, we can then do a proper search.
Never mind.
The war of big minds just there. Got him. That was like 5D chess. That was very smart. Quinn? You having a good time? Beautiful. This is the life, bruh. Let him participate. Hell yeah, go make some friends.
My name's Quinn. I was on
Oh, I hope this works for him. Don't look at their butts. You need to stop the drugs, buddy.
Mr. Mossbacher looking very handsome tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Not you, Nicole.
Our local staff will be performing some traditional Hawaiian entertainment.
Hell yeah. Oh, is that him?
Dad, I think that guy was hitting on you.
Probably because he was high on ketamine. He looked like he wanted to f you, Dad.
Olivia, come on.
Are those the $75,000 bracelets?
They were a gift from your father. I don't know how much they cost.
75,000.
Quinn, it's not polite to talk about how much things cost.
What do you do with them?
Hey, drop it, pal.
Social cues? Nope. Why did you tell him then? Like, why would you tell him? Do you think you wouldn't mention it? They look like they would fit together very well. Oh no. Oh god. This is why I don't date. This is exactly why. The awkward silence.
Welcome. I have a special table for you where you
You
can
are
enjoy
tripping
the show.
balls,
Follow
my
me.
friend.
Pleasant. And there's like handsome men in grass skirts.
Hey, can I get that number now?
The dinner.
I would have given him a card that says F you. Or like, give him a number and pretend to be the boss.
Caesar?
Stop being horny.
I've been looking around the hotel.
She looks
and
lovely.
It seems like
She looks
all
like
of
a
the
little
white
fairy.
straight men are doing just fine.
Point taken. I just think it's funny that now it's okay to reduce everybody to their race and gender, but isn't that the kind of thinking that we've been fighting against all these years?
I was the one in the room saying, like, hey, that's not cool to all the chauvinists. And
Sure you were. I'm
now
sure.
I'm the bad guy. Or at least I shouldn't say anything on account of my inherited traits.
Can someone explain to me why you would take this personally if it doesn't apply to you? The amount of time I have to read or hear people talk about what women can and can't do, I think you would really have to grow up in a marginalized manner to understand the type of stigmas and stereotypes you grow up under to get the point. It's really such a lack of being able to put yourself in the shoes of someone else to understand why all of this even happened in the first place. You know, fighting for the minorities and against the oppressor and stuff. Of course you will feel attacked, but if you take a minute to try to understand that you grew up with some privileges some other people simply never had, and that impact their everyday lives by simply being prejudiced against. I really have come to realize that it's impossible for people like Nicole and Thingy Bobby here. I forgot his name. What's your name? Yeah, it's like impossible for them to attempt to understand. I don't know if it's a lack of empathy or a lack of understanding the systemic roots of some things, of how society is structured. And I wonder why I, for example, know a lot about this stuff, probably because I grew up on the internet where all these things kind of originated, at least in the last 1.5 decades from my experience. But it's so easy to understand that there are things that I'm not impacted by, because, for example, I'm a white German person. But there's other things I am impacted by, for example, misogyny or homophobia or whatever, you know. It's not hard to know that and live my life accordingly, be nice to everyone, and understand and sympathize with people that probably face more daily struggles due to some of the things they can't change, as for example their race. But as it stands, white people simply have never been oppressed in a way that white people have oppressed other people, let that be slavery or colonization, or just lording over them. And it's so fucking hard for the Gen Xers and the boomers, I guess, and I guess the Zoomers now, to understand that the whole point of all this is to find like equality for everyone. I don't really want to make it too political, but the show is really asking you to, you know, do that, and which is maybe a good thing. I'm a very peaceful person nowadays, but I think it's interesting to share my thoughts here like this if the thing I'm watching incentivizes me to do it.
It's someone else's turn to eat.
Yeah, it's not all about you, Dad. It's time to recenter the narrative.
It's fine by me.
Is
I
it?
don't want to be the center of the narrative. Center the narrative around Paula.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Olivia,
What do
you
know
should
about
try
her?
that.
Do you know anything about Paula?
I know that she goes to college with you. Very intelligent and appealing young woman.
But you've never really asked her one thing about herself.
We're not on a job interview. We're on vacation. What does Paula know about me?
Your balls are swollen.
They've deflated.
I thought we were going to recenter this conversation around Paula.
I mean, when has Paula ever asked me a question?
I could ask you a question.
Okay.
It's not about you right now. You just said it yourself.
What do you stand for?
Balls.
Bubba, why'd you tell my mom what you were thinking about? We were talking about this morning.
Oh, no, Shane, I don't want to talk about that.
Come on. Rachel's thinking about quitting journalism. She still wants to make a difference, but she finally figured out journalism is a sucker's game.
I didn't say that.
Well, I mean, I think we all... So, she was thinking about getting involved with a non-prom. You do a bunch of shit with charities, so... You know.
I think that's a great idea, Rachel. I love working with all my charities.
He's really doing everything in his power to take away her agenda for herself.
I really want to get a job.
No,
Yes.
why would you do that?
To have some fulfillment. Because
Why would
clearly
you wanna
Shane
do
isn't
that?
going to be able to give
That
you
doesn't
any
make
of that.
sense. You don't need to do that.
What do you mean? Why
Well,
not?
You can do so much more. And the good part is you don't have to answer to anybody.
I want to know, how did you get involved with the BLM?
And the BLM moved their headquarters to Colorado, and they have a law enforcement program, and just seemed like a perfect fit.
What was the thing that made you want to dedicate your whole life to activism? Was it one incident that was especially
I don't think...
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter?
That's not what he meant.
No.
Yeah, you said BLM.
Yeah, that's the Bureau of Land Management. I have like 300 rangers across 10 states that report to me.
I guess I got that really wrong.
Guess the date is over then.
Now
No,
that
I
makes
don't.
sense.
But I really want to get involved, but I want to do something meaningful.
Yes.
But those, they make no money.
Yeah, but I don't need to make a lot of money.
But what's even the point? It's all about money. It's all about the money. The money, money, money. Money, 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 money. And if you have money, then that's what you bring to the table.
Makes me sick to my stomach.
You don't need to work. You throw parties. Trust me.
This is so satirical.
Your wedding took years off my life. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. And I cannot remember a thing. I don't remember anything. I'm not kidding.
It's probably the
I don't
drugs.
remember anything. It's a blur.
See, this is.
Say it one more time, lady.
My feeling is most of these activists, they don't really want to dismantle the systems of economic exploitation.
No, that's just you, Mom.
What's your system of belief, Olivia? Not capitalism, not socialism, so just cynicism?
What does it matter what we think? If we think the right things or the wrong things, we all do the same shit.
Go off, Quinn.
We're all still parasites on the earth. There's no virtuous person when we're all eating the last fish and throwing all our plastic crap in the ocean.
It is cute that the girls are such, you know, activists while being the rich kids of this CEO family doing drugs all day. She might have found something real with this guy. You should run away with him. Great dinner this is. Right on the kisser.
You sucked the air right out of my lungs.
Do you want to come in for a nightcap?
Why not? Just don't forget about Belinda and all this. She's your first love.
Get rid of this. Thank you for your help.
No problem.
Not giving him Randy's phone number. He's trying to get me fucking fired.
Don't.
Look, Dylan, I was a bit drunk last night. You don't know this about me, but I'm 5 years sober, and when I fall off the wagon, I get very uninhibited. And right now, I'm even more uninhibited. Listen, I'm obsessed with you. I want to get you naked. What do I gotta do? You have tomorrow off, I'll give you whatever shit
You were
want.
going in the right direction and then you fell off that cliff so hard.
Let's party tonight.
I don't think he's up for that. Or is he? Am I reading this wrong? I thought I got the vibes that he's not, like, at all responding to that, but okay.
Really
Maybe I can't read the signs.
Hi.
Oh, you are kidding me. You're gonna take it away from her, huh? So much for the activism and recentering the narrative.
It's really cool to grow up here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, I like it.
I'm here for like another week with my family.
Oh, nice, nice. Right on.
Just to keep it equal, okay? Because I was bragging a lot on the other side. But this is also very ironic. This happens a lot as well. You know, you're only an activist so long until it, like, impacts you personally, or you're being just very, very performative, for example, in the safety of the internet or the anonymity of that. But when it comes down to it and you need to show up for someone less privileged than yourself, you are not willing to give even a little bit. Like, she cannot even handle a little, like, vacation fling between Paula and this guy, needs to take it for herself. But what did you just say on that table, huh? So yeah, it's ironic.
Rachel, I do not see what the big deal is.
It's our honeymoon. Beyond.
Yeah, well, my mother loves you.
No, she doesn't, Shane.
Nope.
No, she doesn't. What if my mom showed up? How would you feel about that?
It would never happen.
Oh, yeah? Why not?
Because you can't afford the plane ticket.
That is so fucked up.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, Shane, I know exactly what you mean.
In this message, the number you dialed is not in service. Fuck this!
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go ape shit on this guy.
We're in the middle of a fight!
We have the rest of our lives to fight.
Why would you do this to yourself? There's no way you wouldn't notice all of this before. At the risk of repeating myself over and over again. Okay, I got it wrong then. Or maybe he just wants the drugs, but not the sex? I don't know. I felt like he was very uncomfortable at first. We'll see. I hope it's not too... It doesn't get too messy with that.
You're in big trouble. I know. How's Barney?
the younger guy's name? He will not stop taking the pills until they're all gone. How you take this episode will heavily depend on, I guess, the age group you're in, and obviously some of these social groups you're a part of. I am sure this probably caused a lot of family discussions on the couch during prime time when this aired, because I know this is like a bomb waiting to set off in the family living room of anyone watching this, because this is really a generational difference. But it's not even just between I'm a millennial, if you couldn't tell. It's not even a difference between myself and Gen Xers and then the boomers. I think it's even when I ask my parents what they disagreed on with their parents or grandparents, it's the same thing. It's always the same thing. And they were the progressives then, you know, and their grandparents weren't. And it's also very dependent on the generation that you grow up in. If you grow up more conservative or more progressive, like I grew up in a very, very super progressive time in the country I live in, you know, getting many, many actual rights and laws written in for the LGBT community, for example, going a long way in terms of feminism and equality and payment equality and all that stuff. And so that's all I grew up with, and I saw the benefits of it, and I then saw the tide turn slowly in the last 5-ish years, I think, because the universe is like a balance, right? And I saw all that happen most of my life. And then I saw the people getting the other side. The side feeling attacked because someone else was gaining privileges they already had, like a zero-sum game. And I saw that side getting more and more upset about it. The attention being recentered on someone that wasn't them, like they said in this episode. And I can see it now becoming louder and louder, especially under Trump and the right shift in most of the Western world at the moment. And also like the rise of incels and red pill and misogyny getting back on top and stuff like that. It's super crazy to witness the way, at least in my opinion, society made a big step towards actually finding some type of equality for everyone, and then going like 10 steps back, at least from what I can see like online a lot. It's like some of the things we fought for, or my elders fought for, are crumbling down again, like in front of my eyes. It's a crazy time to live in as a fairly progressive person, I guess. Damn, that's rant number 3. I'm done. I'm sorry, I'm done now. Is it just a competition between them, or do they also have like a thing going on?
Watching all the Hawaiians have to dance for all these white people that stole their islands. It's depressing.
Guess who's gonna steal your Hawaiian boyfriend?
My friend.
Paula, do you know? You know. You do know. This will be interesting. They're clearly, neither of them are sober at all.
I'm looking for Armand.
I believe he's gone for the day.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
He may be in his office. I'll go check.
Oh
can wait
no.
there.
Oh no! Don't give him blackmail material! No! Shane, go wait outside.
There's someone in there. I can hear him.
Armand?
Fuck!
Oh no!
Dude's going down. You are fucked now, bro.
Slip and die, please. Bro, I am so upset about this. You can't give this bombshell of blackmail material to the one guy. Oh my god. Oh, Armand, why? And not like right during the rim job. That's crazy. That was a crazy. They do some shots in this that really shock me, that I like don't see coming. Anyway, very interesting. Shane doesn't deserve to have this in his hands. This is crazy. And the problem is, I know that he's not in the box at the end of this vacation. He's not in the human remains box being like put into the plane that we saw in episode 1. So he survives, and I don't like that. Maybe I'm the oppressor of the rich white man in this scenario. All these topics they address in this show are topics that would require several hours of conversation and debating, and even then no one's ever gonna end up agreeing. It's a story 1,000 years old. People are never gonna agree. To me, the most important thing is to be kind to each other, to try to make the life that we have the happiest we can for ourselves, and live as freely as we can without hurting someone else by the way we live. And I think it's more important than ever, at least in my lifetime right now, to be willing to talk to one another despite our differences and try to get back some semblance of I don't want to sound like a fence sitter here, but I actually do really in my heart believe that the continuous splitting of opinion is driving such a huge wedge in between the different parties and opinions of people that it's becoming more and more difficult to like have any conversation of any substance with people. And that's within my family, that's on the internet, that is even with, not really with friends who are kind of aligned, but in general, or on TV shows, or some on political debate shows or talk shows, or even the news are split as hell. It's just exhausting to feel like we're all just fighting all the time without even trying to like listen to what the other person has to say and why they say it. Sometimes you have a view that is hard to understand until you actually just talk about it, and then after that you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You are coming from a different background than me. I can understand that. For example, I always advocate to show young people movies like American History X, just for example, because I believe fiction like that can actually like fundamentally change people for the better and make them more empathetic and understand some things that you may not understand if all you do is read horrible, shitty takes on Twitter all day and stuff like that, you know? Okay, that's rant number 4. I'm at 1 hour 20 in my recording. I'm gonna hang it up here. Apologies if I upset anyone with any of my takes, but this is mostly what I believe. I'm happy to talk about this stuff, and this episode was great. Very good. This will be a long video, I think, but worth it. I can't wait to see what happens next. Shane, I'm sorry Armand, but you kind of did it to yourself. We'll have to be real here. Actions have consequences. I just hope Shane doesn't get what he wants, because no, we can't have that. Okay, have a lovely day. Love ya. Bye.